Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Speed Module 3 done. We'll get to that in a moment. I've given things a little bit of time to back stuff itself again, because we were completely out of blue for a little while. Just kind of wanted to let stuff start to catch itself back up. You can see I'm finally starting to catch up on these circuits. These ones aren't quite there yet, but we need to move on. Let's take a look at this. We are going for the rocket silo. So, I believe the next thing we want to get done is the productivity modules 2 and 3, which will actually help us with the whole process as well. And then after that, rocket fuel, then it'll be rocket control unit, and then rocket silo, which takes 5 of the 6 types we have. Awesome. All right. Productivity module 2, go. Start research. I'll let that go. It'll start doing its thing there. Now, what else should we be working on in the interim? Well, that is a good question. Let's take a look at what we've even got available. I suppose. Alright, those are productivity modules. That's efficiency module. Who cares about that? Not really seeing much anything there. What is this? Yeah, see, these are constant combiner. Oh, see, this is all, like, weird, like, I don't know exactly what this stuff really is. I mean, I know what it's for, but I don't know how to define it. It's all, like, stuff for, like, load balancing. I'd rather just let stuff back stuff, honestly. Rails, we don't really need rails, at least nowhere in the near future. I think we might actually be able to do this all without needing the rails at all, unless we have to go find uranium somewhere. Combat. Combat. Do we need better combat stuff? I could use a submachine gun, couldn't I? Let's make myself a submachine gun. Maybe I want to do something with this. Do I want to make, like, some better rounds for myself? Maybe. I set up this extra furnace here with just some productivity modules on it because I wanted to have a box that was storing copper, like I have the box that is storing, the iron here. So I just figured have an extra one doing that by itself. It's fine. I don't know if did I do that between last episode and this one, or did I do that before that? I don't remember anymore. It's been a long day. I am batch recording. This is the third episode of this I'm recording today, so things. All right. I was going to. All right, I've got that. Let's see. I need steel. It wasn't iron I needed. It was steel I needed. Now, it doesn't think I have enough firearm magazines. Oh, it's enough copper. Productivity Module 2 is done. Okay. On to Productivity Module 3. Boop. Let that do its thing. We might want to start making some Productivity Module 2s. Maybe. Let's, 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. You. Oh, you know what? It is probably. Well, no, wait. No. I should have plenty. What's the matter here? Let's just make them all. Oh, it's not counting the ones that are in there. Okay, that was the problem. We'll just do that. Call it good. Productivity module 2s. Let's take a look at that while those are crafting. Where are they? Here they are. All right, so you take 5 of the processing units, 4 productivity modules, and 5 advanced circuits. That shouldn't be too difficult. Let's just grab a bunch of these, since they have begun to back stuff. Let's grab a bunch of these, since they back stuffed. There we go. That should do for a little bit. And we need some actual productivity modules. which we should have right here. You know what? Let's just grab the stack. All right, 10. 10 productivity module 2s. Good. We'll put that on the queue. See where we come up. All right. Were these guys running productivity? I think they were. Yeah, I've got these guys running productivity. And a little bit of speed. So we'll bump those up. What are these guys? So those are 4%. These are 7%. Okay. So not quite double. We can take these guys and put them in there. You are working on that. Yeah, you guys are doing that too. Good. Alright, so that's a little bit of a problem. We're not getting them up there anymore, which is going to slow this whole process back down again. Great. But we're doing kind of okay. Kind of okay. Let's shove a bunch of you in there just to kind of try and get those out of the way. We are still making ammo. That's fine. Alright, tell you what. I'm crafting a bunch of stuff. We'll come back in a few minutes after all of this stuff is crafted and we have some more stuff to do. I'll see you then. Alright, we're back. As you can see, I'm crafting the last of the productivity module 2s we queued up. So that means we can probably get started on some of this. So I'm going to start with these guys. Now, obviously, getting more of these faster is good, but you can see just how quick they're actually produced. So I'm actually getting more at this point out of increasing the productivity, this line, so that it occasionally produces an extra one. Now, is that... let's see. Productivity is plus 4%. That's speed minus 15. Ah, that's... okay, it's only 6%. I saw the 7 on there. That was the pollution. All right. So what I'll do is I'll pull these 3 out, put 3 of those in. Bam. There we go. Now it's going to go a little bit quicker. And we'll do the same on this one. And boop. And not only that, but that means that we'll be theoretically pulling less copper off this line because it'll be occasionally producing an extra one. So that'll hopefully let the copper go up here, because as you can see, we're not really getting a whole lot of these light frameworks, because the copper has to make it past this whole mess in order to get up here, in order for more of those to be made. Now, we're still backstuffing, so we're not doing too bad, but obviously it has gone through everything on the line, so a little bit of an issue. Now, we could theoretically do something similar here, where it, produces more occasionally, but that's an awful lot to stick in for the moment. Let's come up here. So this is the very first one of these. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab you out, I'm going to put you in. Oh! Okay, it automatically went and replaced those. Good, good. I didn't realize it was actually going to do that. That's cool. I will do something similar. And you will produce a little bit more. Now, we need 2 more, theoretically, to get that... or actually 3 more to get that one up and going. I have... what do I got? I have enough for 2 more on hand. I would just need some circuits of the 2 types. That is almost enough. There we go. That's enough of those. The red ones, on the other hand, are a bit of an issue. But it looks like I could theoretically make those, but that's going to be a giant pain, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a giant pain, unless I just grab some of these. I mean, it's going to slow me down in the short term, but this might be enough to get me going in the long term. Now, how about now? Okay, there we go. Now I've got enough for the 2 of those. Let's do that. Now we're still going to have to craft some of that into wire, and we'll still have to craft that. But we just ditched a whole bunch of those other requirements. So that's good. Alright, we're going to get 2 more of those going. We're most of the way through our Productivity Module 3, which of course would be another tier. But I don't know if the 3rd tier ones are worth the effort to make. Because if you look, the 3rd tier speed modules take 5 of the speed module 2s, which take 4 of the speed module 1s, it gets to the point where it's ridiculous. As you can see, grand total there, that is 30 of the the processing units for one. And that's only, let's see, that's a speed plus 50 as opposed to the 30. Oh, that actually is enough of an increase over the between compared to the, so the 1 to the 2 is an extra 10%, then the 2 to the 3 is an extra 20%. That might be enough. Sorry about the cough. I'm a little raspy today. Um Ooh, we are starting. Yeah, see, we're starting to have some issues here because we're losing access to some of those guys because these guys are still running. We're using up the purples too, which is pulling more off the line. How are these guys doing? All right. And unfortunately, we can't use productivity modules to speed up productivity or to increase productivity modules, nor can we use it on the electric furnaces. I've tried. I tried. It didn't happen. Unfortunate, but true. You are basically waiting on more of those, but we're waiting on these. Yeah, I should probably do the increase in productivity modules on this guy, shouldn't I? No, no, no. I'm going to stick with the original plan. It was to get 2 more on these. There's 1. And 2. Excellent. All right, now we're producing those a little bit more better. We do need to get a speed module 2, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of this again. That's 3. That's 6. That's a little more than I wanted. Can I put 1 in there? Yes, we can do that. We can theoretically grab a little bit of that. How are you doing there now? Right. What do those guys take again? I have enough for 3. Ah, it's the copper cables I'm short on, I think. Oh, no, these do take 2 of those, and I only have 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That should, yes, give me enough for a speed module 2. So I will then be able to speed up. So these guys decrease the speed by 15% apiece. This is currently increasing it by 20%, but if I were to put in the 2, it increases it by 30%. So it'll completely offset 2 of these by itself. And what does the 3 do? What does the 3 do? It's 50%. So that would more than cover that. So the 3 might actually be worth it, is the problem here. That's actually the problem. Now, the speed does not seem to decrease any further going up the tiers. So yeah, it would actually still leave it 5% faster than base with all of the extra productivity. Darn it, why are the 3s worth it? I wanted to avoid doing the 3s. I guess it wouldn't be properly balanced if it wasn't at least, mostly worth it. Darn it. Alright. Now let's see, where are we? Alright, we've done that. You go in there. There we go. You are a little bit faster now. And making a little bit more at the same time. Awesome. Alright, you guys are producing. The more of these that are producing more, the more that will be produced. More. So we could theoretically do something similar there. I want to switch it over to 3 and 1, but I would really like those to be ready. Oh, and see, unfortunately, every time I pull more of these off, it's just a little bit more that is, gonna need to be replaced before, before it, will get going in the short term again. It ends up being slightly better long term, but I'm sacrificing short term production for long term gains. And there's a certain amount of that that makes sense to do, but at the same time, I don't want to be stuck waiting around forever just in order to complete the episode. Doing that in between episodes makes a certain amount of sense, even though it's then me waiting around to get stuff done in order to record an episode. It at least feels slightly more appropriate. Theoretically, I have a lot of downtime between episodes, even though well, the problem is I batch record. Peek behind the curtain, I batch record. So this is actually the third episode I've recorded today, which of course will get me through the week. This should be Friday's episode, which means that between this one and next one, I have about a week before I have to worry about recording again. Yeah, we'll do some long-term projects, I think, in between this and next episode. That I think is what I'll do. I'll do that then, get some stuff upgraded to tier 3. Definitely get most of the stuff to tier 2 at least. Yeah, this sounds good. Now see, look, now unfortunately we're producing these. Now can I... Oh, it did that. Can I... Theoretically. Alright, that works. Kinda. That is only an assembly machine 2, though. Maybe we should upgrade that to a 3? We can do that one. We can definitely do that. That doesn't take nearly as long. If we upgrade that to a 3, it'll let us put more modules in, which will let us be more efficient, right? Right. Okay. Unfortunately, these guys take those speed modules, too. Should I make an assembly line for the speed modules? Might not be a bad idea. Let's kind of see what we might need for that. So that takes both types of circuits. Literally, that's all it is. You are effectively going to be the same, but it's plus the additional type of circuit. What does the additional type of circuit take? It is the 2 types of circuits and the sulfuric acid. Right. Maybe. You know what else might be fun to look at? Let's see if there's another tier. Is there like a 4th tier of that? It doesn't really look like it, does it? Doesn't really look like it. I don't see anything else that looks like an assembly machine 4, is there? We're working on the productivity module. Coal liquefaction. Interesting. Interesting. All of this, there's that personal roboport. That's the personal roboport Mark II. Nuclear power. Yeah, see, I don't know any of the nuclear stuff. Nuclear fuel processing. Enrichment process. Uranium ammo. Yeah, a bunch of that stuff seems frightening, doesn't it? Nuclear. Effect transmission. More mining productivity. Uranium processing. Maybe. I mean, we don't have uranium is the problem. Construction robots. Those are useful. Lasers. Efficiency modules. I don't care about the efficiency modules, to be honest. Worker robots. Yeah, let's just let things keep going. I was just kind of curious. You know, I'm considering a bunch of different possibilities here. Obviously, the end goal is to launch the rocket. That is the scenario. But that doesn't necessarily... Oh, look at this. We got more stuff going on down here. Let's go take a quick look at that while we've got the opportunity. And they've started damaging stuff behind the walls. I don't know if there's, like, spitters now or something. But look at this. There's, like, damage done, and they shouldn't have been able to get there. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get past that. That's annoying. Let's grab ourselves a little bit of stone. See if we can expand some of these walls a little bit. I don't know if spitters are like a thing that exists. I'm just kind of going off. Ooh. Oh, well, that's a thing. Let's make a new one of those. Oh, that's of course down at the end of the list. Stone. Right, stone. I wanted stone. I got stone. Let's make ourselves some more walls. Also down at the end of the list. Looks like we're getting our upgrade there first, which of course is going to take a few minutes. You know what? I don't want to waste the entire episode, so we'll come back once again once some of this stuff is done. Alright, we are back once again. We are going to replace this with that. And we are going to grab those two out of there and get them right in there. There we go. That should get those guys going a little bit, more, but slower. Now, obviously, I want to swap at least one of those out for speed at some point, but at least that's going to be relatively easy. Now, the should I make modules question. And that's a heck of a question. I feel like yes, but the hard part is going to be figuring out how to get, or basically where to have a place that I can do so with the materials I need. Maybe, you know what? What if I'm particularly saucy? Yeah, let's be saucy. Let's be a saucy, saucy bean. Alright, we're going to grab... I'm intentionally doing it this way so I don't disrupt much. Let's do that. Let's get some alternative stuff going here. That's a technical term, that. Alright. Put you there. There. We're going to need 4 of these, at least. Alright, you... start making stuff. You start making stuff. Now, we're gonna need this to kind of come like... Actually, that's not too bad. Alright, let's just kind of do that. I'm gonna want some of these guys. What do I need for more? More iron. I should just grab from the box, shouldn't I? And then... we're going to need even more. Let's just grab ourselves quite a bit of stuff to work with. Alright, there we go. We got that. So we should... Right. Should be able to go, like... 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do the 1... Oops. 2, like so. Actually, can I get you to go like that? I think I can. So if I were to go like that, and that, right, we need more. We need more things. So if I were to go there with you, there with you, we should be able to grab straight out of there with that, straight out of there with that. You, of course, can come off the line. Off the line. We need to extend the line a touch. off the line. All right, so we'll need some of those. That'll do for the moment. Now the real question becomes, how do I do this? Let's grab one of you. That looks like a good plan. We will say you come from there and go over to there. You can do exactly that. You can go... Oh, I'm out. I'm out. All right. That'll do that. You can come like so. Excellent. I still need a couple of them. And at least one more. All right. You can... Oops, wrong way. That way. And that way. And then we're going to need the one to do this. All right. You guys are going to make these. You guys are going to make these. All right, we are producing additional circuits. Now, we're going to need some advanced circuits. Oh, that's the plastic. That's going to be the hard part there. Now, I might be able to get some plastic stuff down here. Not necessarily the plastic itself. But we shouldn't have any problem getting that over here, right? Yeah, we'll just hook it in at the end. Oops, not like that. We will need at least one of these. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. At least the one. And we might end up replacing it a little bit later with additional, but there's at least that. All right, tell you what. Ooh, we got something going on. 3 turrets are engaged with the enemy. Stuff's getting damaged. I need to go see what's going on during these, don't I? All right, I think I'm going to wrap the episode up. Yeah, look at that. That one's getting damaged. It might just be an issue with where it's sitting, though. No, it doesn't look like it. I didn't think there were any spitting ones, but maybe it is the case. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap the episode up here-ish. I will get that the petroleum gas. Is that what it is? Whatever that is. The stuff that makes the plastic. Yeah, petroleum gas. I'll get the petroleum gas down here. And then we can continue making the modules and such next time. That'll prove a little bit interesting. We'll figure it out, but it is definitely going to be an interesting thing. Yeah. Definitely interesting is the word. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. What did we accomplish? Yeah. So, until next time, have a good one.